Hello, Advo Waters. John Butler here with your video wad of the day. And today I want to talk about something that uh, it's really been coming up in conversation over the past month, and this really has to do with this time of year and how it's a great thing to bring up in conversation. And like I said, this over this past month, I've been hearing the same common theme throughout conversation. Advocare related, Advocare friends, non-Advocare friends have all said the same thing. How fast, the holiday season has crept up upon us, and really what they're saying is, how fast 2014 is come and it's almost over. Is that when I started hearing this so much, I started bringing it in conversation myself, talking to other people, whether it be new prospects to Advocare or distributors already in Advocare that are pursuing uh, health or business side of Advocare. And I started asking them, can you believe how fast 2014 has come and gone? And everyone I've talked to said the same thing. No, it seemed like we just blinked and it was over. Um, and every year it keeps getting faster and faster. I hear that a lot. So what I do, I start taking the conversation a step further, and I really want to emphasize the importance of uh, that time is going to pass, whether you're being productive or not with it. Mr. Father Time has really doesn't care if you're doing a mixer and being productive or if you're sitting on the couch watching your favorite TV program. He says that that hour that you spent doing that is gone, and I will never let you have that hour back. Um, and that's how time, before you know it, everyone gets caught up within the Monday and Friday monotony of life, and the next thing you know, that Monday and Friday's turned into a month, 2 months, and now we're where we're at now, the year almost over. And so, a couple ways I've been talking to people, let's say prospects, for example, and this is what the WOD's all about, is how I've been using this time of year and talking to new people and distributors or current team members, and how I've helped them kind of change their perspective or emphasis or put some emphasis on being productive with your time and the fear of loss. All that's kind of tied up in this one little conversation lingo. So I'm talking to a new person, and I'm bringing up how fast a year has gone by, and can you believe it? And we're like, no, it's so crazy how this year has flown by. And then I'll say something about can you believe this year went by faster than last year, and it just makes sense that next year's going to go by faster than this year. And when they start getting I'm not even ready. The prospect most of the time are saying something like I'm not even ready for this Christmas, and it's almost like I have to start thinking about next Christmas, a year from now. And that's when you hear all kind of random things that people are facing and dealing with. Because most people, the sad reality is most people don't have the time freedom and the financial freedom to really enjoy the holiday season. And when you hear these things and you bring it up in conversation, talking about the stressor of how time is just flown by, and that you have a solution for them when it comes to health or finances, and you can bring that up in conversation however you want to. Um, and that's been a real great kind of foundation to lay that Advocare upon, is how fast time is going by. And now, guess what? This time next year, your 2015 can look different than your 2014. And think about it. All that could happen in the blink of an eye. You can share income stories, your personal income story, or whatever. But, helping people see that in a blink of an eye, so we just talked about that, how fast time goes by. If you're productive with this time next year, we can see a totally different year for you. Does that sound like something you're interested in? Yeah. And that's a great thing to talk about with someone this time of year, and it really works great this time of year. Now, for the current team member or a new team member, I like to talk about, bring up conversation, how fast the year's going by and how fast next year's going to go by, the same stuff I just talked about. But this time I'm talking about the corporate vision of Advocare, the team vision of Advocare, our team vision, our personal vision, and that this time next year, in a blink of an eye next year, Advocare will be a household name. Advocare will be known as the Nike of nutrition throughout America. And the people that you're kind of maybe hesitant to talk to, or maybe waiting on the right timing to talk to them, or on your chicken list, family, friends, coworkers, guys at the gym, girls at the gym, or whoever you're looking at talking to or prospecting, and you just haven't found the right time to do it, and you start challenging people that this time next year, if you've not talked to them by then, well, guess what? Someone else is going to, or someone else will already have done that, and you won't be able to work with your family or friend member, or family member or friend, and someone else will be. Someone else will be helping them achieve their goals and their dreams through health and finances, and that's a sad. It's a sad thing to think about because you love your family and friend members more than the other person probably. Um, so when you start challenging people's thought process and helping them to discover the fear of loss, the fear of loss is, someone else is going to begin to help my family and friends, and I want to be that person. And I really feel like the fear of loss is more potent or more powerful than the thought of gain. And when you start helping someone see that, and then how fast time's going to go by, and this time next year, Advocare is going to be this, it's going to be everywhere. I got to get to work to really maximize my results, and I got to start now in order to reap the max benefit and help that distributor see that his or her 2015 can be totally different than their 2014. You can take an income from zero to whatever you want to take it to in a matter of a year. So don't let Father Time slip through your fingers, and I hope that kind of helps, paint some vision for some people and help change some perspectives. I gotta go take some Advocare products. I'm out. Peace.